many times is because you're too up close to it in order to see it. So try to get your wider perspective. Where is it that you're stuck now? Where do you need your distance? What do you need to see through other people's eyes? What do you need to see from a distance? What do you need to see in order to see your situation clearly? Hello everyone, and welcome to Not Your Perfect Yoga channel. This is another No Perfect Vlogmas. Welcome to my channel, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, do so. We're going up until Christmas, one topic a day, coming from the mind, soul, spirit, whatever we need to work through at the end of this year in order to leave it all behind and come through on the other side a lot more lighter, a lot more relieved, and hopefully happier. Today's topic is perception. I'll let you guys know a bit why I was thinking of this topic, because today I just saw about the death of a social media star in the media, and I think you guys maybe have heard of him also. Stefan Twitch, I think is his name, and him and his a family used to have a channel on social media where they would put dances up, so they were well known for the family dances and for that happy family image. Unfortunately, today the news is a sad one, so I thought a bit about why do these things happen to people where you least expect it. And then it came to my mind that actually it is a matter of perception. Just because they portrayed a perfect image to the public doesn't mean that their own perception of their own life is the same what we are seeing through our own perception. And you can never know what's going on deep inside someone's heart, but you can also never know how someone perceives something. Many times when we're overwhelmed or when we're sad about something, this comes from us having a perception of something that's way bigger to us, way harder. We're way up closer to it. And maybe from the outside it doesn't look the same, or maybe sometimes from the outside it looks way worse, but for the people that are up close, they don't see it like that. Perception is very illusory, so I thought of looking up the dictionary word for it. So on Google it says perception, the ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through the senses. Or second, the way in which something is regarded, understood, or interpreted. I think this is way more tied to this second part. So through the senses we perceive some things that maybe are conventionally a bit more defined, but when we interpret things, when we go on to the second layer of perception, this is where things can take out a total turn. So what may seem perfect to us up close for that particular family maybe wasn't, or for someone on the inside maybe isn't. What seems harsh to us maybe for someone else doesn't seem that hard. It's a matter of your own perception of how you see things. But once you understand this, you understand that many times the solution for you to come out of a situation that's uncomfortable, unpleasant, desperate even, a situation that seems hopeless, is to change your perception. And I know it sounds easier than it actually is, but if you look at things from behind, sometimes changing your perception needs you to take a bit of a distance. You know, like when you fly with an airplane and you go up, 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 and all these tall, huge buildings look like tiny miniature things. Think if you were always up there, everything in your perception will be this small, or then it wouldn't even exist. But sometimes going somewhere or going up or flying somewhere gives you a total different perception, because you go up and you look from above and something clicks. You change your surroundings and your perception changes. So the same is with a problem. If you feel that you're so stuck in a certain problem, you just need to be able to see things from above. And sometimes if you cannot see them from above, try to look really around you. What I've seen as a good advice that I remember it till now, I don't know from where it came, but it was like, if you feel so bad or so sad about your life, try to do something to help someone else, because that changes, it takes your attention from your problems and it puts it on solutions for someone else, where you have a more distant perspective, which can then put you into a brighter perspective or a bigger perspective for your own issues as well. So I think steps back, changing your direction of focus, focusing on how you can help other people, focusing on what's going on around you, how are other situations perceived by others, you know, like where could your perception deceive you, where can something that seems hopeless not be hopeless actually. And the more we get stuck and go deeper into our own world, and it's all about what's going on in our own world, and so the more things get such a narrow perspective. Wide perspective is what you want to have when you have an issue. Wide, you take a distance, you move somewhere else, you go far, you just take, you know, like take yourself 2, 3, 5, 6 steps back, regardless how much is necessary, in order to be able to see things clearly. It's not the solution to everything, but many times, if you were to put your life in perspective, if you were to say, oh, but I'm so sad because I don't know, I lost my job or so. There are homeless people that have children, and there are people that have extreme poverty, you know, like the people that have had a lot more misfortune than you, and still are grateful to be alive, and they know that there's another day for them to live, and another day for them to experience things. And in that perspective, if you think that life is a blessing that was given upon to you in order for you to be able to create something on a daily basis, so you, as long as you live, there's hope. That's the perspective. As long as you live, there's hope to get out of something. And if you cannot get out of something, you can construct something else totally different. It's not always working, but many times it's because you're too up close to it in order to see it. So try to get your wider perspective. Where is it that you're stuck now? Where do you need your distance? What do you need to see through other people's eyes? What do you need to see from a distance? What do you need to see in order to see your situation clearly, unattached to it too much? These were my thoughts about fairly sad news, but not only that, I think we've been talking about a lot of deeper things on this week. So I think taking this into consideration, like working through methods of, you know, like dealing with emotions better, working with methods of dealing with hardship better, working with methods of just getting through life in a way that helps you process things. That's what this no perfect vlog must turn to be about. And for those of you that are here to watch it, thank you so much for it. And yeah, let me know your thoughts, let me know how you're feeling about this this topic. And if you want to see certain other topics, please write me down below, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much. The light in me sees the light in you, and this is why I do these videos. Bye bye.